Following is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome in the mornings on Main Street. We've taken the show on the road. We're live this morning at Buddy Allen Carpet in Donaldson. We're helping supporting the great organization called Dreams and Wishes of Tennessee, and we're going to raise donations for them all day long. So you guys can stop by Buddy Allen here in Donaldson and say hi and look at the Dreams and Wishes tree and just the donations, everything, as we just raise awareness for what I think is one of the best and premier. Well, you know, all charities are fantastic. But this is really one that does such good work for kids who are battling cancer and put smiles on their faces. And if you've seen my page for the last 3 or 4 years, you know that I support Tanya and this organization with anything you can do. And we've had others that have just hopped on board too as well and have supported her cause throughout the years. So we're live this morning at Buddy Allen. We're looking forward to it. It's our first remote. We've taken the show on the road. I feel like a young Bob Hope. We've hit the road going. We have a studio audience here today, and they'll occasionally laugh at a few jokes that we tell, but but maybe not. So we'll do that. So Tanya will join us here in about 8 minutes to talk about the organization. Jenna Allen from Buddy Allen Carpet will join us at 7:30 to tell us why they're so invested in the community. And they do great work too as well. And giving back to the community and why they're so involved with Tanya and what she does. And plus, we'll talk to a few other people. We'll go to Cookville. We'll talk to a guy named Randy Adams, who there's a volunteer organization in Putnam County. They're having this big truck drive on this weekend to raise donations and all kinds of items for those affected by the tornado in Cookville. So he'll join us at 7:20. And at 7:40, our good friend, Justin Beasley. I know we had him on last week in lieu of the Christmas parade in Mount Juliet. That was postponed. There's some big changes to the Christmas parade that's happening this Saturday. So Justin will join us and talk about all of those. As we do every morning, let's bring in the intern. Intern, I am missing you. I'm not sure where you are, but good to see you.
It's good to see you too, man. I miss you as well.
You do. You get some like tri-level lighting going on there. It's really neat.
Yeah, I have. So I'm at Santa's workshop.
Light burnout?
Yes, I did. Well, I have about 5 on me now because you're not using the lights here. So I decided to have a field day, you know?
Yeah, I got a Christmas tree too. Do you see it's over this shoulder?
That is a nice Christmas tree. Nice.
It is a real live Christmas tree that's plugged in.
Is it? Yeah. Right. Straight from the factory.
All right, so don't go anywhere. We've got the comic strip tease coming your way in a little bit. We've practiced this morning, and it's really awful, but it's we couldn't make it through without laughing. So
right, exactly. We want to bring that to y'all.
Yeah, we'll do that too. All right, man. Don't go anywhere. So I'm going to share the screen here if I can do this every morning. Give you the latest headlines, what's going on, what's happening. And, hey, I did it. Thanks, intern. Latest headlines, December 15th, 2021. That's your e-edition of the Main Street Nashville rolling out this morning. And some of the big stories you'll see today. Remember this when Governor Lee did the state-funded airline vouchers? You come to Tennessee and you'll get the airline vouchers and all that. It only drew a quarter of expected takers. Tourism chief still calls Tennessee on Me program a success. I'm not sure if you get 25% of anything, that's a success, unless you're a batter in baseball. But anyway, a lot of people were not happy with that. So that's the latest from Vivian Jones on the Tennessee on Me program success. And nobody really cares about my opinion, not a fan of that program. I thought we should give it back to community and businesses and things around here that really stimulate the growth, and I was not a fan of that. But nobody asked me, and which is good. Move on down. Look at this. State collects $1.2 billion more in revenue than estimated. Had no idea that had happened. So Tennessee's collecting nearly $1.2 billion more than budgeted in revenue so far this fiscal year. And 2 weeks to go in the Christmas season that's happening. So that might be a little bit higher than that right there. All kinds of cool little stories you get every morning in the East Street edition of Main Street Nashville. We want to bring you this too as well. Dixon County residents counting their blessings after the tornadoes. Nice story by Sharon Lurie here. And you can see to the right of this, and everybody's asking, where can we help? And here's a nice little block on the side here. You can see where you get tornado recovery help. There's a number for Tennessee Emergency Management Agency, TEMA's Crisis Cleanup Line. Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee is accepting donations for their Middle Tennessee Emergency Response Fund. And there's all the websites of things that you need to get a hold of. And this is something that's affected a lot of people. Due to the severe storm damage, US 70 remained closed from White Bluff Road and White Bluff near Pegram for several days, according to a release from TDOT. So when you travel that way, be careful. And if you want to help out, there are phone numbers right there that you can help out our friends and neighbors to the west in Cheatham County and Dixon County as they recover. And still seeing the images 4 or 5 days later, it's just awful. And then, I don't want to talk about what happened in Mayfield, Kentucky. That's just takes your breath away. And what happened in Bowling Green the same way. But a lot of people are chipping in as we do. That's what we know what to do, is help each other out. And hopefully put some smiles on some faces and let people know that we care. And that's what we're doing at 7:20 with Randy Adams from Putnam County. He's going to join the show and help us out and get the word out for people over there in the Upper Cumberland region who want to help out. So we're excited to have Randy on just a little bit. Let me go here and I'll scroll down some more. And then, I love this. National banner, front page, 65 years ago, Egyptians attack UN troops. And then all kind of world, national, and local stories on the front page of the national banner. I just love reading this stuff because if we lose sight of our history, man, we lose sight of a lot of things. So it's always good to see what was going on in the paper 60 years ago. Now, intern, I'm going to go way to the other side. Something happened yesterday that kind of went under the radar. If I can pull it up here. There we go. Man, I'm on fire today. George Jones Museum and Restaurant closes. I love the spot. And they said it's been a rough 2 years. We had the bombing last year, and they talk about it. Says it's been a difficult 2 years for so many. Our company has been no different. From the pandemic all the way through the 2nd Avenue bombing 1 year ago, we have fought for what is right for our loyal staff and local partners. And then for these reasons, a heavy heart, we announced we're closing the George Jones Entertainment Venue after a beautiful run. And I've been there several times, and I thought it was a great little spot, and they're closing down. Oh, man. Okay, well, I hate to hear that. Also, let's go with some good news here. Country Music Hall of Fame offer free admission on Sunday. Museum admission will be free that day from 9 to 5. Tours of Hatch Show Print and historic RCA Studio B will also be free. If you have never been to the Country Music Hall of Fame and you want to go, Sunday is your day to go because free admission. And I probably see Miss Cheap there. We love free admission and things that are going on. If you've not been there, I just go and see all the history there. You remember when this was located on Music Row in a small house over there, and now it's just exploded and so good and such a good anchor of downtown Nashville that we love it. All right, intern, you ready for this?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, our comic strip tease, and today we go back to the very funny and not funny Baby Blues comic strip. Now, we read this yesterday, intern, and so we're going to switch roles. You're going to take the role of the wife, and I'll take the role of the dad, okay? And evidently, they're trying to find a baby present for Christmas. Now, this is one cool thing about the Main Street National e-edition. All the cartoons are here every single day. And like I said, we've known people who subscribe just for the cartoons, and we love it because they're all there. There's so many that's right there. There's Beetle Bailey underneath. All right, so are you good, intern?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and 3, 2, scene.
Zoe will be so disappointed if she doesn't get a baby pony face doll for Christmas.
This is crazy. Everyone's just sold out. I found one.
That's not baby pony face. That's baby eel face.
Who is designing dolls these days? Yes. Oh, again, I hope our boss isn't watching. I told him the show starts at 7:10, so he doesn't see this every morning, so we're good. All right, intern, great job again today. You're really getting into this. I think we could have a nice little radio show of like the old school days. Remember when they would read, do plays and shows? You know, you're only 25 years old. You remember that stuff.
Yeah. I can look it up, though.
All right, we'll see you back for celebrity birthdays. Thank you. All right, again, we take the show on the road. Mornings on Main Street is live at Buddy Allen Carpet in Donaldson as we support Dreams and Wishes of Tennessee to raise donations and awareness and funds for this great organization. It's such a critical time of the year as they put smiles in the faces of kids who are battling cancer. I've seen the work firsthand. They do amazing work. So we're going to support Buddy Allen today and their support of Dreams and Wishes. And we come back on the other side, Tanya Sturm, the executive director, the founder, the chief bottle washer, everything for Dreams and Wishes of Tennessee, will join us next to talk about our organization. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
And they've got an e-reader, which is just, for people like me, I have grown up with a newspaper holding it in my hand. I really like that experience. But the e-reader or the press reader that Main Street has, you get to see a front page. You get to see the business stocks. You get to see all of that. But if you see a photo and it's got a little icon on the bottom, when you see that icon, that means there's a gallery there.
I love writing and journalism just on its own, and I think I learned that during the pandemic because I was covering all kinds of non-sports related things and still having fun with it, still finding out a lot of great stories. But when you can combine something I'm already interested in, have a lot of knowledge about in sports, I feel like I'm really able to combine two of my passions at the same time, and that's really rewarding for me.
All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street live this morning. We're on the road at Buddy Allen Flooring, Buddy Allen Carpet, Floor and Home. Is that right, Jenna? Did I say it correctly? Okay, good. This morning here in Donaldson, lovely studio. So we're thankful that they have taken up with Dreams and Wishes of Tennessee, and we're here to support their cause for Dreams and Wishes. And we're so excited. With that, let's bring in Tanya Sturm, who's executive director and founder of Dreams and Wishes. Hi, Tanya. How are you?
I'm good, Joe. How are you?
Good to see you. First of all, let's talk about when a great company like Buddy Allen hops on board to support you. What does it mean for you and your organization?
Oh, it's amazing. We love Buddy Allen so much. They have shown us so much support over the, actually, I think 5 years now. I've known Jenna, and they're just amazing. And it's great for us to be associated with them. They're huge in the Donaldson community, and we love them.
Good. We talked about how Christmas time, it's really so important that people help out each other. But Tanya, you do this 365 days a year. We're going to put their website up here in just a second for Dreams and Wishes. I mean, this is a job. You got to have a lot of passion. You got to have a big heart because there's a lot of heartbreak with this job, isn't there?
There is, unfortunately. That's the downside. But our goal is to give these kids, a day, a week, just a time to feel like a kid again, not a cancer patient. A lot of these kids have battled cancer again and again. They've had chemo, they've had radiation and surgeries, all in hope for just a cure. So our goal is just to give them, something to look forward to, their wish or their dream.
We talked about this a few years, like it was a year and a half ago, and I've talked about this on the show too. We had this young man who his wish was he wanted a steak dinner, right? And what was that young man's name?
Colton.
And then he was so worn out from his chemotherapy, he couldn't finish his dinner, and unfortunately, he passed away a few days later. And that just crushed me. But on the flip side, there are those who are beating cancer, Tanya, and because of you put the smiles on the face. But let's celebrate what's going on, but let's not forget those that have fought this battle valiantly.
Right. Yeah. So last week we granted wish number 125, which was pretty amazing milestone for us, I think. But you're right. A lot of our kids do pass away. Unfortunately, I believe 81 of our kids have passed away from the 125. But we did a super cool wish in Cleveland, Tennessee last week. We sent a young lady to New York. There's some fun pictures on our Facebook page if anybody wants to check them out.
Well, that's so fantastic. And talk about, we have seen what you've done. And I saw the golf tournament you had back in October where you gave the scooter to the young child who had they lost a leg?
Yeah, Ella, she had osteosarcoma and she had to have one of her legs amputated.
Oh, and so you surprised her at the golf tournament with that scooter. Yeah, and the family was elated and she was in tears. So I've seen the good work that the organization does. What do you need today? What do you need going forward to keep this successful?
Yeah, I think our biggest challenge is that our name is not known around the community because we're so small. Funding, of course, we have 13 wishes that are waiting to be granted. And then if people could just share information about dreams and wishes, that's huge. Just getting our name out and getting other companies and individuals to know who we are and what we do.
How did you, I know you had a previous job supporting wishes and everything. How did you, when you get this on your own, starting out, was it difficult? Did it go right away? Tell me the process, kind of the genesis of getting Dreams and Wishes started.
Yeah, so it's difficult. I almost gave up a few times because it takes a while to get going. I mean, we'll celebrate 8 years in April, but we're still considered new. Like I said, a lot of people don't even know who Dreams and Wishes is. But I think our first year we might have granted like 2 wishes, and every year it gets bigger. This past year we've granted, I believe, 22 wishes.
Wow.
So every year we get bigger, and the more money we have, the more wishes we can grant.
What's the parameters for granting wishes? Was there an age frame? How does this all work?
Yeah, so most of our kids are 5 to 18, and they have relapsed from cancer. And then we also have kids that are 18 to 21 that have a new cancer diagnosis. Both of those demographics do not qualify with other wish granting organizations, and so that's why we pick up and we grant them a wish.
You served the entire state of Tennessee. You talked about going down to Cleveland last week and helping out a wish that was happening down there. So, I mean, you'll travel anywhere to put a smile on these kids' faces, don't you?
Yeah. All 95 counties.
Yeah, it's 90. That's a lot of counties here in Tennessee. Your website's really good. There's a lot of information on there people could go to and see the story, how to help, how the wishes, and to contact everything. I've told people all the time, having a vital website is key to a successful organization because all the information's right there. And I just love, you got pictures, you got the events on there. Even the National Predators, Tanya, love what you do, because I got the honor a year and a half ago on TV to present you a check from the National Predators. So they know the good work that you're doing. And just for a moment, discuss about these, like Buddy Allen again and the National Predators, who recognize what you're doing. You do this by yourself, and to have them reach out to you and appreciate you, that's got to be really cool.
It really is. It just kind of makes you feel all warm and gooey inside, knowing that a big company knows who you are, so and it's huge for us because it gets our name out more to more people than we would ever have the opportunity on our own to get our name out to.
So again, before we do this, tell us what the main thing that you really need right now. Because I know I share all your posts on Facebook. Dreams and Wishes of Tennessee is the post there. What's the main thing you need right now, Tanya?
Yeah, so the main thing now would be for people to help spread the word, share our posts, talk about what we do, share that with other people, and then make a donation. That's how we run. We run off of donations. We do have a couple of fundraisers a year, but our money mainly comes in from individuals and companies like Buddy Allen and grants like the Nashville Predators who make a donation to our organization.
Yeah, I think it's great. And I'm really just glad that we're here today to help you out and spread the word with Buddy Allen and everything to get that going on. All right, Tanya, thank you. Jenna Allen's going to join us at 7:30. We'll talk more about their involvement with you in Dreams and Wishes. So, Tanya, I really appreciate doing this. What I think about you and your organization, we'll keep spreading the word and get more people to help out there. Because when you tell me that 81 of your 125 kids have passed away from cancer, but at the same time, you put smiles on 81 of those kids before they passed away and showed them what hope and humanity is about. That's really touching, Tanya. So thank you for your time, and we'll continue getting the good word out.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, thank you. Tanya Sturm, Dreams and Wishes of Tennessee. Again, we're supporting their cause today at Buddy Allen Carpet and Flooring here in Donaldson all day long. Stop by and drop off a donation and everything else that you need for Dreams and Wishes. I'm wearing one of their sweatshirts today, which is very comfortable to keep supporting their cause. So anyway, Jenna Allen will join us at 7:30 from Buddy Allen to talk more about that. Up next, we'll take you to Putnam County and Cookeville. They've organized a big volunteer event this weekend to raise donations for those affected in Kentucky and Tennessee. We'll be back with more next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Hey everybody, it's Hunter Briley with Regal Realty Group, proud sponsor of Pet of the Week of Big Joe Dooman and Main Street Media. We've got a super exciting event that we're about to release on you. It's called the 2021 Santa Paws Adopt-a-thon, and it's right here at Tremont Mansion here in Hermitage, Tennessee. We would love to invite you and any of your friends to come on out that day on December 18th from 12 noon to 4 p.m. We're going to have a lot of food, snacks, some drinks, and a lot of great times, but most important, we're going to have puppy dogs from at least 8 local shelters from around Middle Tennessee. They're going to bring some dogs. We're going to try to find them permanent homes, ladies and gentlemen. What better way to start off your Christmas holidays than to take home a lovely new pet for your family? Come on out. Again, that's December 18th. It's a Saturday, 12 noon to 4 p.m. right here at Tremont Mansion. We would love to have you. It's free. Come on out. We'll feed you. We'll give you a couple drinks, and you get to play with some puppies. Thanks so much, everybody.
I am Dr. Birdie, the founder, CEO, and president at Home Care Preference. I am a successful African-American female entrepreneur in business with Wilson Bank and Trust. With the partnership that I have, the level of my dreams is the limit of that company's success. When there's strong partnership, everything is possible.
All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street on the road this morning, live at Buddy Allen Carpet in Donaldson's. We help support Dreams and Wishes, a cause that's dear to their heart. We're still reeling, a lot of us, from the tornadoes from last week on Friday night and Saturday morning, and a lot of people still hurting. But there's also at the same time a lot of people that are stepping up and giving back and helping out our friends and neighbors that were affected so badly, including up in Cookeville. Let's bring in Randy Adams this morning to talk about a volunteer drive in Putnam County that's going to help out this weekend. Randy, thanks for doing this, buddy.
Good morning, Joe. How are you?
Good. Talk us through what's going to happen this weekend, what all you need, and what all is going to go on.
Well, the Putnam County Volunteer Organization was founded during the storms of 2020. Out of all the outpouring that we had with people in the county wanting to help other people in the county. And we had 19 states actually come in and help us in Cookeville. So when the people in Cookeville and Putnam County and the surrounding areas saw what was happening last weekend, their hearts were hurt. I mean, they felt that at a very deep sense. And the mayors immediately, Mayor Shelton, Mayor Porter, immediately set up a fund where people wanted to make cash donations at one bank. But we had people that said, well, we know that these people need clothes, they need furniture items, that they need canned goods. So as the facilitator for the volunteer effort in Putnam County, we're setting up a collection effort on Friday and Saturday. And we're going to put a trailer. The folks at Averitt Express and the folks at Charles Bailey Trucking are working with us. And we're going to set a trailer up at the Putnam County Fairgrounds. The west gate will be open, and people can bring their goods there. Lightly used clothes or new clothing. Please don't clean out your underwear drawer, but bring us stuff that people can use: toothbrushes, toothpaste, water, even. And we're looking to see what areas we're going to. We know that Mayfield, Kentucky is getting a lot of attention, and so is Denham Springs. Those people are hurting badly.
Right.
But at the same time, we know that there's other areas that are going to need things too. So we're trying to look at all the areas, and with Averitt Express, with CB Trucking, that maybe we can send trucks to two different areas is what we're looking for.
I think it's fantastic. And Randy, unfortunately, firsthand of what a tornado can do to a community, because what happened in March of 2020, I pray that it never happens again. But at the same time, you also saw a lot of people from all around the state of Tennessee and the Southeast who came to Cookeville. I did stories on these people that came there, had no idea who Randy Adams was, just knew that your community was hurting. So you've seen firsthand what this can do, haven't you, for helping a community?
Oh, absolutely. And, when you realize that people care, when you realize that the people outside you, and what you're doing today, what you were talking about with Tanya just now, and what you're doing there, Buddy Allen, and what you do overall. I mean, when you find out that people actually care and that they want to help and that they want to give, it gives you that opportunity to be a part of it. And, you like you say, you can't outgive yourself. So that's what these people are doing. As the facilitator, Putnam County Volunteer Organization just coordinates. So we get to see people coming in, wanting to help, wanting to do good, whether it's spend a day out in the yard picking up stuff, whether it's bringing in goods, whether it's helping fold and sort the clothes, getting ready to go to people, whether it's walking a survivor through the things that have been picked up and brought in. There's all kinds of level of support, whether it's just in the administrative end, but we had over 7,000 volunteers come to Cookeville from 19 states. We worked over 56,000 volunteer hours. We're in the tree replanting phase now. Bill Bullington and his crew that's in charge of that's doing a fantastic job of reforestation and planting trees. I think they planted over 200 trees in the past 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
So, we see all these people that want to do things, that want to help. We just give them the chance. And, when you got people calling you going, we want to give, we want to help. We know what those people feel like. And one of the things that was said to me was, think about, because people say, well, what do you need? What do they need? Think about going to your closet this morning to grab that sweatshirt, and there's not a closet to grab it out of.
Yeah.
You may have, these people have got a hard road. They've got insurance companies to deal with. They've got FEMA to deal with. They've got the holidays to deal with. I can't imagine. I really can't imagine this being at the holidays, but what the people do and how they want to give back and share with people. Tennessee truly is the volunteer state.
Yeah, you're right. And Randy, you talked about, the tornado in Cookeville was now 22 months, basically 21 and a half months ago, March of 2020. And there's still, huge effects from that day that are going to be there for a long time. So you understand what Mayfield's going to go through, but you understand also the importance of now, of getting through right now. And that's what you're doing on Saturday. Again, real quick, go through Saturday, what you need, what you hope you can accomplish on Saturday.
Friday from 3 till 6. Come to the Putnam County Fairgrounds, the West Gate. That's the end down on the Midway. We're going to have a trailer set up. Bring us your stuff, and we're going to load it onto trailers. And the folks from Averitt Express, the folks from CB Trucking have volunteered to deliver it at no charge. If you're a civic group or club, and we're going to do it again Saturday, 9 till 2 as well. So Friday, 3 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 2. If you're a civic club or organization and you're collecting things to take to that area, let us help you and provide the transportation, because we've got these 2 great companies that have volunteered to do that. So bring your stuff to us. We'll tag it. We'll wrap it up, and so they'll know who it came from and where it came from. Let us help you with that transportation and logistics side of it.
Beautiful. Randy, send me pictures this weekend so we can continue to promote the event on social media and everything as we help our neighbors. I really appreciate you taking time. I really appreciate you reaching out to me and helping me spread the message what you guys are doing. So thank you.
Well, Tracy Hitz said, "Hey, have you talked to Joe?" And you and I met years ago at the TSSAA up here at the football finals and in the media tent, and got you some of that great apple cider that we had, for that event. So, she reminded me to contact you and the great work you do. So thank you very much for taking the time for us and for spreading the word for us.
You bet, Randy. We'll talk to you soon, my man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, that's Randy Adams, Putnam County, the volunteers. You hear what they're doing on Friday and Saturday. If you're up in the Upper Cumberland region or making your way through there this weekend, a stop and every little bit helps, because he talks about what happened, the long-term effects, but more importantly, what they need to have right now to get through today. And then we'll worry about tomorrow, and on and on. So thank you, Randy. We come back, we'll talk to Jenna Allen from Buddy Allen Carpet about their involvement with Dreams and Wishes. We're on the road today, live at Buddy Allen and Carpet in Donaldson. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Dental coverage may be a small investment, but it has big benefits, because dental coverage and preventive oral care leads to more than a healthier smile. It leads to a healthier life overall. Delta Dental makes it easy to get the care you need. With the nation's largest network, you're more likely to find or keep a dentist you love. And with comprehensive coverage and additional discounts, you'll have benefits you love too. Make a lasting investment in your oral and overall health with coverage from Delta Dental. Visit deltadentaltn.com to learn more.
Hey, Toby. Toby knows comfort, whether day or night. Through the highs and the lows, Toby knows. You've put it off long enough. That old system is just out with the old, in with the new. We'll make it worthwhile all the way through. Derryberry is your local independent train dealer. It's hard to stop a train. Visit DerryberryAC.com today and schedule a visit. Derryberry Heat and Air, making customers for life.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street Live. This morning at Buddy Allen Carpet One Flooring and Home in Donaldson's. We support their mission to help support dreams and wishes of Tennessee. Let's bring in Jenna Allen, instrumental in getting Dreams and Wishes to be kind of a great organization helping out with the community and everything. Joins us now. Jenna, good to see you.
Hi.
How you doing this morning?
Joe?
It's a great morning to do remote at Buddy Allen. Let's start with this. Tell me about why Buddy Allen supporting Dreams and Wishes is so important to you and the staff here.
So I met Tanya several years ago, and I just absolutely loved what she did for the children. And then we started our own golf tournament for Tunnel to Towers, and I could not have done it without Tanya. She was just so awesome. And so just, we've just worked closely together, and I started getting involved in her golf tournaments, and I see what she does with the kids, and it just tears at my heart. And I just love what she does. And we've just grown to love her and the organization, and everybody at the office has just gotten involved. And what better charity to pick for Giving December than Dreams and Wishes?
And it's something else too that I've noticed. I've known you guys for a long time, but it's so easy just to write a check and say, okay, there you go out and have fun. But you guys here at Buddy Allen are involved with this organization, involved with Tunnels to Towers. So when you take an organization on, you pretty much become that, or you could work for the organization. You do so much work for them. Why is it important to get immersed in that?
Well, I mean, just let us do good. I mean, and that's the motto, that I've adopted from Tunnel to Tower. But just with anything, I mean, there's no reason just to halfway do anything. But now I'm also a little above and beyond, because when I get involved in something, I go into it hardcore, and I'm just the results that come from both of these charities, especially Tanya's, and just fuel the fire, just make it even, we want to do it even more, and just raise as much as I can and just help those in need, because she's not a large company. She does all of this on her own, and so that just drives me to get her as much money as I can, possibly.
I've written this before about communities or businesses that are in our area that don't get involved. And it's hard when you see a company don't get involved in our area when they should get involved. But that's not the problem with Buddy Allen. I mean, you guys are the fabric and the backbone, not just recently, Jenna, but you guys have been involved in the community for many, 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 many years. We got your website up there at Buddy Allen and all that. So it's something that you guys do not take lightly. I mean, you really want to be involved in the aspect of the community. I know you're in the chamber and everything else that goes on to help support and promote everything that goes on in Donaldson, Hermitage, and in Asheville.
Yes, definitely think that's, I mean, we can all, put up signs and run newspaper ads, but the thing that we want to stand out for is that we're not just, we love our community. We're not just here to make a sale. We're here to get involved. We're here to help you not only with your home and your project, but we want to help the community. We want to be known for something besides somewhere you just go buy your flooring from. We want to be known that we're here. We're going to help. We love charities. We want to help the community.
Yeah, and I know I told you this past weekend I saw Buddy Allen trucks in my neighborhood and storing flooring. So you guys truly are everywhere. Something else cool, Jenna, that I like when you walk into Buddy Allen here in the showroom in Donaldson, you see the giving tree, you see the donations, you got the display up for the Santa Paul's Adopt-a-thon we got going on Saturday. So it's a never-ending thing with you guys that you make people realize that when you come in here, you're going to look at the great flooring, but at the same time, you want people to know that, look, there's a way to give back and you make it very simple. And I see the displays. And is that a credit to you or is that a credit to Zach?
I really have to give credit to Zach. Don't tell him I said that. This year, we've done the tree for several years. And this year we just kind of came up with a way to make it different. And then it just kind of blew up from there. We've got new swag in. I don't know if people have seen it, but these hoodies kind of took off a little bit more than we thought they were going to. So we started getting some more swag in, and we thought, what can we do with this swag to help Dreams and Wishes even more? And then that just grew. And then we just had people coming in saying, I don't want anything. Can I just make a donation? And we're like, of course, we love money. And they just made a donation. I mean, so it just kept going. And it's just really been awesome, exciting being out in the community. And people are like, I need to come by and make a donation. And I want to come get some swag, because they know that the proceeds from that will go to Dreams and Wishes. It's been really fun. But I do have to give Zach a little bit of credit for getting the ball rolling.
Zach Allen for those of us, is your brother, and also here at Buddy Allen does a great job. Real quick, I know we're talking about dreams and wishes, but I want to hit on Tunnels for Towers because I had a chance a year and a half ago to meet the guy that started that, coming off of 9/11 and all the stuff that goes there. That's really important to you guys too, and you guys give a lot back to that organization.
Yes, it is. As I say, I have two favorite charities, and it is definitely one of them. We got involved with Tunnel to Towers because when these smart homes are built for catastrophically injured veterans, Carpet One will donate the flooring to build these homes. And that's how it started off. Well, then again, the more I started learning about it, I just become obsessed with it. And I was like, we need to raise more money. The organization helps a lot more than just our catastrophically wounded vets. It also helps our first responders and even down to hurricane victims. It just does so much. So we took on that challenge, or I took on that challenge. And every year we do a golf tournament that started at one day. And this year we're adding it a third day onto it. So if anybody knows me, they know that I talk about it a lot. We promote it a lot. We do have items available here. Also, some swag that's available that a donation for that goes towards the Tunnel to Towers as well. But it's an amazing organization. If you want to learn more, you can check it out at tunneltotowers.org.
Fantastic, and they do a wonderful job. Today, I know it's we're supporting Dreams and Wishes. If people want to stop by and make a donation, how easy is it for them just to park and come in?
Literally, that's it. Write us a check, or we'll take a credit card. We'll take cash. We will take anything. The prices for our swag up there are listed. The giving tree, we just got 2 more gifts to add to that today, which is awesome. So I think we have maybe like 11 left on there. So come quickly and get your tree or get your gift because it's amazing. And then the value of that gift, we will also donate in turn back to Dreams and Wishes.
Fantastic. Jenna, you guys are beautiful here. Thank you for the support in the community and for what Tanya's doing, of course, for Tunnels for Towers. I really appreciate it. And thanks for having us out this morning.
Well, thank you for coming. We greatly appreciate it.
All right. Jenna Allen from Buddy Allen Carpet One Flooring and Home here in Donaldson. Stop by as we raise money and donations for Dreams and Wishes of Tennessee. We had Tanya on earlier. You just know the great work that they do in the community and how they help people out, and they put smiles on faces for everything that's going on. So it's really cool to have that. All right. We're live this morning at Buddy Allen in Donaldson. Come back. We're going to head out to Mount Juliet. There's been some changes with the Christmas parade and a few things. We're joined by Justin Beasley again. Let's hope his Wi-Fi works when we come back. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Every year, it costs Tennessee more than $15 million to clean up roadside litter. It's time to keep your trash to yourself and our roadways clear, because nobody trashes Tennessee.
It was just a few drinks. I'm good. I thought it was good.
After every game, we always have a few. It's no big deal. It was no big deal.
Hey. I can hold my liquor. I thought I could hold my liquor.
Is your roof in need of repairs? Maybe it's time for a full roof replacement. If so, choose Middle Tennessee's #1 rated roofer. Tim Leeper Roofing has provided the Nashville area with outstanding residential and commercial services for nearly 2 decades. And with hundreds of 5-star reviews, Tim Leeper Roofing has satisfied thousands of homeowners. To schedule a free and honest estimate, find us online at timleeperroofing.com.
All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street, live this morning at Buddy Allen Carpet in Donaldson as we help raise donations for Dreams and Wishes of Tennessee. Now, last weekend, the Mount Juliet Christmas Parade was supposed to happen, but the tornado came through there and did the right decision to postpone it because they had to help all our friends and neighbors out there. So it's back on this Saturday. Let's bring in Justin Beasley, the Public Information Officer for the City of Mount Juliet. Looking great today, Justin. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, as long as we have the internet connection working, I think this one's going to be a success, right?
Yeah, it is. All right, so Saturday morning, I got on, turned the TV on, turned my computer on, and I saw you out in the community first thing Saturday morning helping out. Before we talk about the Christmas parade, take me back to Saturday morning, your first thoughts when you saw the destruction and everything that happened in your community.
Yeah, a ton of destruction in Willoughby Station in Mount Juliet. But, hey, Joe, I'm not going to bury the lead. No lives lost in Mount Juliet, so we're extremely thankful for that. Our prayers are with those families that lost a lot of people, certainly in Mayfield, Kentucky, and the surrounding states and counties. But, yeah, it was an EF1 tornado, about 100 yards wide, 105 miles per hour as far as the winds are concerned, traveling 7.6 miles, impacted about 5 different locations in Mount Juliet. Really no main roads, but really a lot of devastation in Willoughby Station around Brisbane Lane. We set up command center there on Saturday morning. Police, fire were immediately after it, helping out anybody and everybody. Our public works crews also picking up debris, and they're continuing to do that this week. It's almost weird to say, but Mount Juliet is, I won't say numb to this, but everybody knows exactly what to do with how hard that area has been hit lately, as far as the process of healing and recovering, not only immediately, but in the weeks and months that follow. So we decided to push that Christmas parade back. Our immediate focus, of course, was on the people and the citizens that we serve. And also, the thing is, now we have something to look forward to on Saturday. No matter the devastation, no matter what everybody's going through, it's a reward to have something to look forward to and celebrate the Christmas spirit and the risen Savior.
Yeah, I know we covered, I don't want to say it's something great that we got to cover back in March of 2020, the tornado that came through Mount Juliet, but we saw then firsthand of neighbors helping neighbors, strangers helping neighbors, and people showing up. And from this weekend, from your Facebook posts and your Facebook Lives that you were showing, a lot of volunteers showed up in the area to help out people. They had no idea around. They just knew that they needed help, and they showed up. And that's another great thing about the community that you represent.
Absolutely. And I said it. We had so many volunteers helping within the community, within that neighborhood at Willoughby Station, where we spent most of our time Saturday. I thought people were coming from the outskirts to help when we were discouraging that at the moment, because we were trying to assess the damage, figure out opportunities for people to help. We really didn't need anybody outside of the city and outside of Willoughby Station to come to those specific areas. And the other areas that are hit as well, we didn't need anybody else that didn't already live there to help. But we had tons of people asking how to help. That just speaks to what the city of Mount Juliet is. And we can say we've seen the same thing in every other area that we've seen when we worked in local news as far as tornado areas hit. But it definitely showed in Mount Juliet this weekend. And those neighbors were out and about. And we had, ML Rose with Lisa. She came by and handed out 175 burgers with their food truck on Sunday for absolutely free. People don't do that everywhere. And Mount Juliet, we posted a photo the other day, Mount Juliet strong, never more true than this week, and especially March of 2020 as well.
Well, I know you've been out and about every single day since Saturday. What do people need? Where can they go to find stuff out? Where can they send donations? How can they do to help out?
Yeah, right now, the best bet would just be to call your local law enforcement at the Mount Juliet Police Department, also Red Cross and anything else. Right now, we're, again, still trying to assess the damage, see if there's anything else we need as far as government assistance. But again, the damage is just in 5 areas. No lives were lost, and people are examining their houses right now. So hopefully it remains that way, and there's not a ton of need of other support. But I'm sure people will find those outlets to make sure that they can help out. But again, we placed somebody with some resources that were displaced out of a home, had nowhere to go, through the police department just yesterday. So we encourage you, if you're in dire need, call them, and they will help you get the resources that you need accustomed to your situation.
All right, dude, the Christmas parade, I know it's pushed back a week. Was the time pushed back a little bit? Well, take me through Saturday. What's going to happen?
Yeah, we're going to push it back to 3 o'clock. It's something we didn't want to do, but it's something we kind of want to do to help out the businesses along North Mount Juliet Road. I mean, you look at it, this is the Saturday before Christmas. It's sneaking up on us. If they can keep their registers open for 2-3 more hours with a heavy inflow of traffic, that's a big difference, especially in this year as we battle, the COVID limitations and the supply chain. So we mainly made that decision based on the small businesses in Mount Juliet that keep the city afloat and keep the city thriving. But we're still going to have a good parade. We don't expect to have the same number of 80, 90 participants that had floats. But if you want to get in the Christmas spirit and you want to celebrate Mount Juliet and our veterans, it's a patriotic theme. You show up to North Mount Juliet Road, you show up with your float, and we're also going to have a Christmas tree lighting after. I know you talked to Chuck Workman last week with Shiloh Baptist Church. That's still on. We put the tree back up yesterday after the winds hit that. So we're going to go forward. We get the best of both worlds. We helped our community and served them Saturday and beyond. And we're also going to have a Christmas parade this Saturday as well. So we're fortunate. It worked out that way. But the citizens came first this last Saturday.
What time, if somebody wants to go to the Christmas tree lighting, what time is that on Saturday?
So the parade's going to start at 3. I'd imagine it lasts an hour, again, with participants being a little bit lower. About that time will be 4:15. It'll get a little darker. We're going to have food trucks, Christmas ornament decorating, also some singing with Shiloh Baptist. And about that time, when that wraps up, we'll see the Christmas tree lit around 5:30, around 4:30 or 5. We're trying to roll with the punches with everything that happened last Saturday. But you will see a Christmas tree lit between 4:30 and 5 and get in the Christmas spirit and celebrate the real reason for the season with Jesus.
Exactly. And also, let's shout out to the Mount Juliet Fire Department. I saw your thing early Saturday morning with the fire chief. Great man who loves that community. And they were out in a heartbeat, and they've worked nonstop since Saturday morning to serve the community. And again, as we've covered news in many, many years, excuse me, have a fire chief like that is not in every community.
No, and Chief Jamie Luffman is a sincere individual that he has so many tools and so many people respect him to be able to, feel comforted in that time of need. And he's also great with helping me, guide me to get any and all information out to the city of Mount Juliet with people on how to, make sure that any repairman that's out has a license and make sure that people aren't, taking advantage of others in this situation, how to get help, when the electricity is going to come back on. We hope that we provided the citizens with what we needed this past Saturday, and it's our pleasure. It's what we signed up for, and it's what you can count on moving forward.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. Good work. Thanks for hopping on. Usually we hop on, we have a good time, we get goofy and have a lot of fun, everything. But it was important, Dave, to get the message out of the recovery that's going on, and, of course, about the parade that's happening on Saturday starting at 3 o'clock. Justin, appreciate you, brother. I'll see you soon.
We'll goof off next time.
Yeah, no, you got that, buddy. All right, have a good day. Justin Beasley, the public information officer for Mount Juliet, with the very latest on the parade that's happening on Saturday. Still a lot of work to be done, helping the community, and, of course, what's going on Saturday, the Christmas parade. So thank you, Justin. We'll come back, wrap up this great show live from Buddy Allen Carpet in Donaldson with celebrity birthdays. That's next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Talking Trash, the show that's going to end littering. Brought to you by Nobody Trashes Tennessee. How was that? That fast part, the end felt rushed. I'm going to do it one more time, Claire. Talking Trash, the show that's going to end littering. Brought to you by Nobody Trashes Tennessee. Ooh, how was that? Claire, that sound about right? It felt good to me. She feels me. Nobody trashes Tennessee on my watch.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
It was just a few cocktails at happy hour.
You really good try. There aren't any cops around.
I didn't think there were any cops around.
I drink and drive all the time.
Sir, you've been in a serious crash. I need you to hang on, okay? Cover your head, sir. You all right now?
All right, welcome back to our remote live at Buddy Allen. We're joined now by Zach Allen here at Buddy Allen Carpet Flooring in Donaldson. All right, Zach, tell us real quick about the ornaments you got behind us.
Hey, yeah, we've got the Santa Paws ornament, which for $10 donation, you get a great. Hey, somebody pitch one of those.
Oh, there we go.
Good catch on TV. You get a great little Christmas ornament here. The Santa Paws, $10 goes to benefit the local animal shelters. Correct?
That's
For
right.
Adoption.
We're doing that on Saturday with Hunter
Yep.
Briley.
So
Yeah.
we've got 7 more of these left. My goal is I'd like to have all 7 of them done before the 18th, Saturday's event.
Correct.
We've got 7 left. So stop by here, $10, and then also swing by on the 18th and check that out.
Very good. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
All right, so now intern Zach's going to do celebrity birthdays with us. Is that cool?
Absolutely. Let's do
All
it.
right, he can't hear you, but I can hear you, so I can relay to Zach. All right?
Got it. Sounds
So
good.
we do this game. You got to get the birthdays within 2 years. All right, Zach, you're not going to see the phone. All right. Our
Okay.
first birthday today is Don Johnson, Sonny Crockett from Miami Vice. How old is Don Johnson today?
Don Johnson is 70 years old.
Intern?
I'm going to go 62.
71. Zach's on the board with 1. Come on, intern. You're going to embarrass me in front of these people.
Coming into my house.
That's ridiculous. Let's go down and see who's next. A lot of people I've never heard of. Today's birthdays. What's going on? Drummer Dave Clark of the Dave Clark 5.
Since I've never heard of the Dave Clark 5, I'm going to say he's 65 years old.
I knew him when they were the Dave Clark 3. Let's say 68.
82.
79.
Okay.
So this game has deductive reasoning. If you don't something, you know it's older, then you're going to go up in age there. That's happening.
Right.
Let's see here.
I only went 20 years older than me. That was weird. I don't know why I did that.
Actress Helen Slater. She played Ode to Billie Jean, Christian Slater's older sister. Zach?
She's 60.
Intern.
I'm going to say 64.
58. Zach Allen's killing this game today. 2-0. Methodically taking you down. That's going
Getting me.
off. Let's see who else here. We got a lot of people we've never heard of, but we'll get them all in here.
Like the Dave Clark 5.
Like the Dave Clark 5. Nobody's got birthdays on December 15th. Let's give one more. Okay, let's go with, let's see here. Country singer Doug Phelps of the Kentucky Headhunters. I think he's the lead singer of the Kentucky Headhunters.
All right. So that was a big hit group when I was dancing away at the Silverados and Denim and Diamonds. So
Yes, you
I'm
were.
going to say he's going to be right at 60.
I'm going to go 64 again. I feel good about it.
61. Zach
Gosh,
Allen
man,
is
he's out of here killing me.
he is embarrassing you, intern.
Murdering
This
me.
is ridiculous. All right, let's go through these actors I've never heard of, but let's make the fun of it. Actor Paul Kaye from Game of Thrones. I don't know which character he was. I was always on Game of Thrones.
Paul Kaye of Game of Thrones. Don't know. So he might be one of the younger ones. I'm going to say he's 38.
I'm going to go 29.
He's 57.
Okay, so he's one of the older ones. Okay, cool.
Okay, here's one for you. Singer Cindy Birdsong of the Supremes. How old is she?
Oh, so the Supreme, she's 80.
73.
82.
This is insane. This is crazy.
I'm
getting this is
intern.
embarrassing.
You got beat
Yeah.
4-0.
No, I'm gonna go.
That's
Figure it
the
out.
worst beatdown you've received.
Ever.
Zach Allen's the new king of this.
I'll see y'all. Have a good one.
With that, I'm not sure what you get, but you get the award for beating the. Put yourself back up, intern.
Wow,
It's all just shame from here.
Yeah, I mean, Zach has to sit there, and we got to point at you
He's
how
gonna
bad
revel
you
in
did
it?
today. Yes. Okay, you can leave now. Zach, thanks for your time, brother.
Thanks,
I appreciate you. Zach Allen winning celebrity birthdays today from our remote here at Buddy Allen. Again, stop by today as we support dreams and wishes all day long. There's a tree behind us. You got the ornaments that's going on. Check out the website. Really thanks to Jenna and Tanya and Zach, and everybody today supporting this great organization. So a lot of fun. Back in studio tomorrow, intern. We'll see you then. You cannot look at December 16th birthdays. If you do, I'll know you've cheated. So you can't do that right there. So thank you very much, everybody. Again, stop by, say hi. Really thankful for Buddy Allen's support of Dreams and Wishes for all that they do. We'll leave you this every morning. Be nice to people, wave at people, let people in traffic smile. Nobody cares about your CrossFit workout unless you're doing it for charity. And we leave you with this every morning. Every morning. Nobody ever went broke by giving. We'll see you tomorrow.